Well, after the popularity of the ring video that I did about a week ago, didn't think really, my watch followers particularly would be interested in other objects, but I got a great feedback from that. So I just wanted to bring you something else that I managed to pick up this weekend, part of this weekend's shopping trip, if you like. This is a beautiful and hugely rare English hallmarked solid 18 karat yellow, pink and green gold English made snuff box, hallmarked for London 1824, and it was made by the celebrated English goldsmith A.J. Strachan, Alexander Strachan. Now, gold boxes like this are hugely collectible and hugely sought after. Most of these items have been sucked off the market over the years, mainly have gone to Russia and China, where they have a tremendous respect and interest in English history. This box is one of the nicest that I've ever owned, and I've owned a number of lovely boxes over the years. I've been a bit of a collector in the past, and you have to appreciate the work that's gone into making this box. This box would have taken Mr. Strachan about a year to make by hand, and what separates it from most of its counterparts really is its size. This is an unusually large snuff box. If you look at my hand, look at the size of this box, it is 113 millimeters in length, 78 millimeters wide and 13 millimeters deep. The box weighs almost 12 ounces, and it carries a lovely engraving both inside and out. On the outside cartouche it reads, "Presented to Henry J.P. Dumas as a token of esteem by 15 old pupils of D&W, 1st of January 1875. So this box was presented on New Year's Day in 1875, but it was made in 1824. Now, Henry John Philippe Dumas was born in 1830 in Clapham, London, and he was a very well-known and famous underwriter and marine broker. He lived at 7 The Cedars, Clapham, and it's worth noting that I purchased this box less than 7 miles away from where Mr. Dumas was born 186 years earlier and 192 years after the box was made. So the box opens and closes like it was made yesterday. That's the sort of quality that these guys produced. And there's a long engraving inside, all hand engraved by an expert back in the day in 1875, and it reads, "Dear Mr. Dumas, in presenting you with this gold snuff box, we hope you will accept it in a token of our highest esteem as evidence of the grateful remembrance we entertain of the kindness we have invariably received at your hands and the business habits acquired in the office of Messrs. Dumas and Wiley. Wishing you long life and every prosperity, we remain, dear Mr. Dumas, very sincerely yours, Alex B. Rose, B.T. McKinnon, Robert Allen, Samuel Drummond, S. Hughes Hewitt, Henry W. Armstrong, Alfred J. Earnshaw, Robert C. Franks, Frederick W. Harris, Frederick Bolton, T. F. Denniston, C. Burrell Fuller," what a great Victorian name that is, "James Dixon Jr., A. D. E. Chaperouge and Percy Franks." I haven't actually researched any of those names. Obviously I've done a bit of research on Mr. Dumas, the recipient of the box. Look at the work in this. But this came obviously from workers at Lloyd's, and there's a big marine stroke insurance underwriters connection here. Managed to find, look at this work. Look at this. Hand carved and chased by an absolute expert, an absolute master in his profession, all the way back in 1875. And if only this box could talk. It was made in 1824 Where was it the day that Queen Victoria took her place as our monarch? Where was it during the days of the Wild West? Where was it on D-Day? Where was it at the outbreak of the First World War? This box has seen so many historical moments. If only it could talk. And in fact, it was given on New Year's Day 1875, which is 4 years and a few days before the British were annihilated by the Zulu army at Isandlwana in South Africa. Where was that box? Where was this box on that day? Amazing. What a story it could tell. So, what is the value of this box? Well, it is for sale. The last box I saw of this size sold for well over £20,000 plus commission at a high-end London auction house. You can do some research online, and if you find box specialists like this, boxes like this sell just crazy money. I've seen boxes like this advertised for up to £50,000. I think that's way too much money, but it just goes to show you the level of esteem in which these boxes are held. They are a super safe sound investment, and I am always sad to wave goodbye to something like this when it sells. And inside are beautiful clear English London Assay Office hallmarks for 1824. Solid gold. The hinges are just such quality. It's like this box was made yesterday. Perfect. So I hope you enjoyed that. You know, it's not a watch video, but I know that plenty of people that follow my channel show interest in some of the historical objects that I find, and you know, I love this sort of thing. You know, we just don't manufacture objects like this anymore anywhere in the world, really. And you know, this is part of our history, part of our culture, our heritage, and these objects are never really ours. They're just ours. We're just the keepers, aren't we? And they're handed down to our children and our grandchildren. But it's an honour and a privilege to hold and own such a wonderful piece of history. I could spend months researching this and researching every one of those names that is listed on the box. There's going to be someone there with a grand history. That's without the recipient. Just an all-round beautiful object. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.